So we're in your new studio in Harrow.
Bakehouse.
Yeah, it's actually a 1930s bakehouse.
Yeah. And so it was operating up until the 1950s or 60s as a bakery.
Can you explain how far you are from the art scene, if you will?
Right in it. Connewirricoo is 100 kilometres from Harrow, 110 kilometres from Horsham, and 85 kilometres from Narracourt, in that centre of that triangle. But it's not a problem. It's not, distance isn't a problem. I'm actually working on the commission of a guy from Monaco. So I don't think I'm held back by being in the middle of nowhere. It sort of works.
Now, Ron, would I refer to you as an artist who also happens to be a farmer? Or are you a farmer dabbling in art?
I'm going to be still a farmer. I'm going to always be a farmer. But this opportunity for my art to take off has been really encouraging this year. I've really held off calling myself an artist, and I don't know when I should take that on. I've made a good income from it, and it's replaced where the land prices and wool prices fell down. The art came up, and that was great, and now I'm hoping it'll support me.
We'll just clarify that you have been a finalist in the Black Swan Prize.
Yeah.
So you've got someone flying over from Western Australia, Dick Lester,
Yeah.
no less.
Yeah.
You are working towards the Archibald Prize this year, or?
Yeah.
But you still struggle with the term artist.
Yeah. So what qualifies that? I don't know. I think it's, yes, I'm still a farmer. Sorry.
We're joined by a number of characters here, portraits that you've done of people over the years.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do when you create a portrait? What happens?
Yeah, what happens? So I'll start with dark colours, and I'll put a light colour over it, and then those dark colours are sucked up. Blotches happen that I get frustrated with, yet in time I'll look at them and I go, that just captures something really nice in that face. I try and slap the paint on. I use a large trowel, I use a builder's trowel. Art is not when you're in control, it's when it's something random happens.
I'm interested in how you see your work being valued.
Good question, because I am considering this at the moment. So I have clients that are well able to afford, $10,000 or $20,000 portraits, and probably would consider it more value if they did pay $10,000 or $15,000. And also I have the locals that would not consider paying that much.
Have you reached a stage where you could pitch a portrait for $10,000 and exactly the same style, exactly the same amount of effort for $2,000 to another person?
Yes. No, I can't.
Well, that's how it works, isn't it? If as you become more recognised, people appreciate your work, and the price goes up.
So I drop a clientele, all the farmers around here, I drop them off, and I drop all the bank keepers and all the waitresses that might want grandpa done, I just drop them off. I'm challenged by that. Really, I struggle with that, and really, I want to paint. I have a passion to paint, and if I've only got 2 clients or 3 clients a year, I'm going to be really struggling with that. So, not sure.
Well, you better figure that one out, Ron.
Yeah.
I think. Obviously, at this point, you're so excited about really embracing the art world. But you have been on a farm in Connewirricoo for how long?
56 years. I was going to be an artist. I had this intention, and then I didn't pass enough to get into uni, and I dropped it. I love farming, don't get me wrong. I love the workshop. I love that side, and I love that freedom that it gave me. Again, I struggled with qualifying myself as a farmer as well, because I wasn't passionate about breeding. I wasn't passionate about introducing something to make it better. I'm better for having discovered that I'm better at something else, and then the farm is not secondary, but when stock are dying, it doesn't crush me. When I haven't seen something happening and suddenly it's overwhelming, that's not too bad. That's okay. Yeah, I'll go to painting.
Do you feel like farmers need a detachment from the farm because it's something that they really can't control?
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you're breeding merinos. If you've got merino weaners, there are so many things that kill them that it's unbelievable they actually survived as a race. If I valued myself on how many I got the weaners through in a year, I'd be deflated really badly. There are things that just crop up that you've never heard of before. The things that come out of the ground that kill them. Suddenly the worms just take over. Then there's the fleece rot that turns into flies. I had a farmer say to me, oh, I took the day off and then a heifer had trouble calving, so I shouldn't have done that. I thought, hold it. You have got to get off this farm. You know, you've got to be able to take that time to go and do something else, to be you know, social. You know, it can be a really antisocial thing. I'm not saying I know it, or I'm just discovering.
You're opening this studio in Harrow now. If you won the Archibald, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Wouldn't it be great that I had all these people come to Harrow and stayed at the pub, you know, had the real country experience, and then come to my studio for a sitting, and they think, oh, that what a great experience.
So can I take that as a commitment? You're not leaving Harrow?
No, I don't think I need to. Again, you know, when I've got a commission from Narco, I don't think I need to be anywhere else. I love this area. I love the scenery and the trees and the history of this place. I love my farm still. Where do I need to be that's better than this? There's such a beautiful lot of people here, you know, and they're also passionate about their town. They also want to make this town really work, make it grow and be exciting, and for other people to come and say, this is fantastic.
So nothing much would change except maybe the paycheck then?
Yeah, I think that'd be great. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be great. You seem to get a bit emotional when you're talking about...
I just did, yes, yeah. What is that? Yeah, I think it's that thing that people from a big city would come here and they come here and they go, wow, this is a fantastic place. And these people are so beautiful. I think that's it. These people in this place are so beautiful.